你好，大家。好的，所以阿森纳和Olympiacos，我们赢3-1，很厉害。所以我们有一样的问题，我们要下个星期。但是Odegaard 有他的第一次边，和 Ellen 有一个我的妈呀，我很喜欢Gabriel 有一个很厉害的边，真厉害。Man, can he jump or what? That was a towering jump. Seriously, he's like a freaking, he's like Atlas, mate. He's a giant. He jumped like 6 feet in the air, and he's like 8 feet tall. Bloody hell, it was really good. Anyway, we're gonna go through the lineup. We'll start with our Tierney. So Tierney, he was a little bit quiet, I think. Tierney was a little bit quiet. He wasn't like in his like 6th gear. It wasn't in 6th gear. He was like in 3rd to 4th gear the whole time. Put a couple good crosses in, and but he was all right. Like he didn't play bad. He was solid defensively, and he got forward a bit. It was like an all-rounded performance from Tierney, I think. Nothing too special, but all-rounded. Gabriel was good today, I thought. Like, he's borderline man of the match with him and Odegaard, I think. Because Odegaard was class at some point, but he made some mistakes, though. I might have to give man of the match to Magalhaes, to Gabriel, because he got a goal and an assist. Because that goal that Eleni scored, that was an assist. So, yeah, so we'll start with Tierney again. So Tierney, I'm going to give Tierney a 6. 5's average. 6 is like, it's all rounded. So I'll give Tierney a 6. I give Gabriel an 8. He got a yellow card. He made one rash decision. I think, like, he has to be careful of being rash. He's still got that little bit in him. He can be rash sometimes, I think. I think sometimes he can still be a bit rash at times. And he's got to be careful with that because we don't want him getting any more red cards, But apart from that, man, that header, Gabriel's header, that was a beast header, man. That was a beast header. That's like one of the best headers I've seen all year. Seriously, remind me of that. Remember that header Ronaldo scored like halfway through last year, and it was like all over the internet, man. It was like that. Seriously, like if you got a couple more angles, it would probably look the same. Like, that's how high he jumped, man. He was like. It was like low gravity at the pitch, mate. It was a magnificent jump, and it was this big looping with the corner. So good job, Gabriel, man. I like Gabriel. He fell off a bit. He fell off a bit after his red card, and he got COVID, and he could tell he wasn't confident. But I feel like after this goal, he's going to be confident again. He's going to play real well. I reckon we're going to see prime Gabriel again for sure. David Luiz. Nearly gave away a goal, but it's Lewis, so it's expected. That's it. Lewis has he's so sporadic in his performances. Like sometimes he's like a god, man. Like he's so good, and then the next game he gives away a goal and he's rubbish. So this game, I think Lewis was like, I give him a 5. Like he was average. Like he gave away the ball a few times. He nearly made us concede a goal, which was lucky we didn't get. If they scored that goal, I'd be saying a lot worse things about Lewis, but he didn't. So I think he pulled himself together after that. He didn't crumble, so it was all right. I give Lewis a 5. Bellerin was good for the first 20 minutes. He was really good, I think. He was making some dangerous runs, put out a nice cross in for Aubameyang, but it hit the post. So Bellerin, good for the first 20 minutes, and after that he was sort of like hit and miss. Like he wasn't bad. There was like a moment there, I think, in the second half, he was just rubbish. Like he just wasn't there. Like it's like he may as well not be on the pitch sometimes. He's got to be more consistent. If he could play like that first 20 minutes for the whole game, he would be class. But I didn't see him do that. But it was average. So 5, 6 was he as good as better than Tierney? I don't know. I think Tierney was a bit better than Bellerin. So I'm going to give Bellerin a 5 as well, average. Party first half, he was pretty bad, eh? Like, honestly, I didn't rate Party at all in that first half. In the first half, Party was bang average. They gave the ball away a few times. He looked slow on his turns. Like, he wasn't playing well at all. And yeah, I didn't rate Party in that first half. I probably would have given him a 4. In the second half, that like first, I don't know, he played for like 10 more minutes. He was really good for that 10 minutes. He made some dangerous passes and had a shot on goal. So I think he improved after the break, but then he got taken off. So I can't give Party a really high score because the first half he didn't really do anything, and in the second half, he performed well for 10 minutes. So I'm going to give Party a 5 too. Xhaka? Well, Xhaka wasn't terrible. He's probably better than Party this game, to be honest with you. He played the whole game and you know, he was consistent in his ability for the whole game, which, you know, is average. Xhaka's an average player. He's not the best, but he's consistent at being average, you know. I mean, he actually doesn't make his mistakes all the time, but he wasn't bad. So I have to give him, was he better than Party? I give him a 6. Yeah, I think he was better than Party today, to be honest with you. Like, Party didn't do it for me today. At least Xhaka was always there. Xhaka is a 5, is a 6, sorry. Then we had Saka. Saka, he's always a threat, you know, but like they just close him down. Like every time we got the ball, like 3 players just jump him, man. Like they literally just jump him. They don't want him anywhere near the ball. He did all right. Like he didn't get an assist. He didn't score. I can't remember any real danger. He nearly got one good shot off, but it was blocked, unfortunately. But again, Saka, 6 as well. I would give Saka a 6. He was a bit better than average. He's dangerous, but as I said, they put so much energy into him, and the teams put so much energy into stopping him now, you know. As soon as he gets the ball, it's like boom. But because they put so much energy into Saka, I think it opens it up on the other side a bit more. So Saka takes the 6 as well. Odegaard, man, Odegaard was class today. He gave away the ball. We nearly conceded because of him in the first half. But apart from that, he was good. Like he was class. When he got the ball, man, he was dangerous. Like the way he turns and he can dribble. Like when he gets tackled, he has this way of like getting out of like these difficult positions and getting the ball off. And I thought that's really, really, really like it's really good. Hey, like he is really good. I like Odegaard. And that goal, man. If you watch Odegaard's goal in slow motion, it still looks fast. That's how fast he smashed. He smashed that ball, man. Like the ball was just moving. Like it wasn't spinning. It was like boom. It was so fast. The goalkeeper tried to hit it, but the ball was like he thought like the goalkeeper's judgment was too slow because the ball was moving too fast. Like he belted that ball, man. It's watching it in slow motion. You see what I mean? Like it looks like it's moving in normal time. He rorted that goalkeeper, mate. He got rorted. Seriously. Man, Odegaard gets an 8 as well, I reckon. Him and Gabriel, they were class today. Willian wasn't bad either. Like he wasn't bad at all. He looked pretty confident. He was making runs on the inside. He got an assist for. He got an assist for the second goal, which was at Odegaard. That was the Eleni one at the end. Who was the second one again? It was Gabriel. Oh yeah, they did that short corner. They did the short corner to Willian, and Willian just floated it in, and Gabriel, boom, got it right away. I don't know if they planned for that, but if they did, good on them, mate. That was a really nice hit. Willian's really good at like doing those short corners. That's the second time. Remember the other game before, he did that ball for David Lewis. Is that goal made in Chelsea? You know, the goal made in Chelsea. Willian hit the ball for David Lewis, and David Lewis headed it in. Now Willian did it again. He hit the ball again, and Gabriel got it this time. So No, I'll probably give Willian a 7. Like he was pretty good today. He was better. He was better than Saka today. Honestly, I think Willian was better than Saka today. And he got an assist too. Aubameyang, he was a bit out of it. He missed that. I think he missed that one really golden chance in the second half. And yeah, I mean, he's always a threat, but he just. I feel like Lacazette might have been better in this game because the Olympiacos, they're real heavy players, like they're strong and big and they're quite physical. I think Lacazette would have been suited better, but I don't know if Aubameyang scored, I wouldn't be saying this. So Aubameyang, what can I say? I'll give him a 6-2, same as Saka. Like he didn't get a goal, didn't get an assist. He got taken off at the end for. Did he get taken off at the end? I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he did for Lacazette in the 88th minute. So yeah, and then there was the substitutes. So we'll go through the lineup again. So Tierney 6, Magalhaes 8, Lewis 5, Bellerin 6, Thomas 5, Xhaka 6, Saka 6, Odegaard 8, Willian 7, Aubameyang 6 as well. So the man of the match has to go to Odegaard and Magalhaes. But I think Magalhaes' header, man, that was like Odegaard's goal was so good as well. Like they were both really good today. Gabriel got an assist and a goal, and Odegaard got a goal. But Gabriel's assist was like it was just Elneny. Like it's counted as an assist technically, but it wasn't really anything. I mean, yeah, it was to do with Magalhaes because he passed it, but like that was like Elneny's individual talent that scored that goal. So I'm gonna have to give it to Odegaard. Actually, I'm gonna give the man of the match to Odegaard. It was really good. He gave the ball away once at the end, but he repaid it. Like he scored that screamer, mate. That was a good goal. Yeah, then the substitutes. Dani Ceballos. I mean, I forgot they really Leno. Oh yeah, Leno. So I had a talk with one of my friends about Leno, and Leno, he always tries to play it out from the back, even if he can see that's in a bad position. Like Xhaka asked for the ball last week. I placed that on Xhaka. It's Xhaka's fault. But Leno can still see what's going on. And is he that confident on their abilities? And the same thing happened with Ceballos. He could see what was happening, and he passed it to Ceballos again. And Ceballos stuffed up. But the thing is that he should be able to see that it's dangerous in these positions. And he should just get rid of it, man. Like, I think it's clear that when we are under pressure, we cannot consistently play out from the back. And Leno has to realize this. And even if Arteta says, like, you guys have to play out from the back, mate, there's been too many goals conceded like this. Just get rid of it. Like, honestly, like, in that pressure. But Leno thinks slow and under pressure. Like, he freaks out. I've got to give Leno a 5 because I think he's partly for fault with that goal as well. Like, he was average. He made one good save, I think. So 4 to 5. I'll give him a 5 too. Oh yeah, the substitute Ceballos. Yeah, so he was a part of that thing as well. He was a part of that goal. But he was good in the final third. Ceballos is good in the final third. He's always like doing his little tricky things, and he's always getting around. So I give Ceballos average 2.5. He made up for being quite creative in the final third, but he did that stuff up at the front with Leno, so he gets a 5 too. Then there was Elneny. Mate, Elneny. We know he can score from distance. Like, he's done it. It's not the first time he's done it. He's done it in the FA Cup. He's done it a few times, hey. He can take long shots. And when he was running up that pitch, I was like, man, Elneny's going to take a long shot here. He's going to take a long shot because that's what he does. That's what he's good at. He's good at taking long shots. And he got it. I wasn't surprised because I knew he was going to score that because that's what he does now. Elneny is a long shot taker. Yeah, good on Elneny. I give him a short cat. He was on for 10 minutes, scored a goal, man. 7. But he give him a 7. Yeah, that's an away goal. Good on Elneny. Smith Rowe, it's good to see him back. He looked pretty lively. I think he looked alright. He was moving out to the wing and stuff. I think he's better in the centrally, but he seemed alright. Like he averaged how much time to do anything, but I give him a 5. Like he wasn't bad, he wasn't good. He's there for a little bit. And Pepe, he got that sort of half a shot off. It was super hard to score from. I didn't expect him to score that. But Pepe, yeah, saying 5. Like I can't really judge him. Same with Lacazette. Too late to come on. That's that. But yeah, so that's the entire player ratings. So if anyone's here, if anyone wants to drop a message, like if anyone's listening, what do you guys think? Like, who's your player of the match? If you had to choose Gabriel or Odegaard, who was your man of the match?如果是中国人这里，你们可以跟我说话，那个声哈。It was an enjoyable match, especially waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning to watch it. Living in China, you know, got to wake up at these horrible times just to make ends meet. Well, if no one's here, goodbye everyone. Take care. And Monday morning. I know. Yeah, Monday morning, 12:30 a.m. Tottenham. Smash them, mate. Goodbye.